Hello there. In this tutorial, we'll look at how to do linear search algorithm in C#. To search through an array, we can actually use for each function and iterate through each element of the array to search. So for example, I already have an array in here, and we are going to use the for each function to actually iterate through that. So I can do static, and then let's say we want a boolean type, and then I want to do a linear search, and then I can pass in an array of integer type and then the element that we want to search inside. So once we do that, what we need to do is we need to do for each, because we want to iterate through each element. Let's say current is the thing that we want to search for, and then for each int current in input, and then input is the sorry, I forgot, this is what I mean. So input is the array, and if n is equal to current, that means we found that thing, then return true. But let's say if this goes through the for loop and doesn't find anything, then we can just do return false. So this is as simple as writing a linear search algorithm for an array. So if I were to console.writeLine, and I were to pass in the linear search, and then I want to pass ARR, that's the array that we want to find. Let's say the element that we want to find is 3, and then if I were to run this, and you see the 3 is in here, consists of it, and hence it actually returns true. But let's say I go for 10, which is not here, and I were to clear this and run it again, and you see it actually gives us false value. But whatever I wrote here in using this for each function, actually I can use a built-in .find method to actually do that. So what do I mean? So let's say I want to find an array. We can use array.find, and then I want to pass in the ARR, which is right here, and for the element I want to find element is 5. So this actually passes the condition that we are checking to find, right? Now if I want to, since this will return the actual integer, so I will have to store that in item, and then what I can do is I can do console.writeLine, and then I can print the actual item. So if I were to clear this and then run the code, and you can see the element actually is 5, right? Let's say the same way I want to actually find an element which is greater than 5, then of course the same way I can do array.find. Instead I'll use find all, and I can do r, and then same way the element is greater than or equal to 5. Now what I can do is, since this will be an array of items, so I have to do items equals array, and then to print, actually I can use another built-in function for each, and then items, and then for items what I want to do is console.writeLine. So by doing this, let me actually comment this out so we only see this value. Actually, let me give greater than 2, so you can see all of the elements that it will have to and you see it actually prints everything greater than 2 because we're using this right here. So to do a linear search in array in C# you can actually use this built-in methods. Hopefully this makes sense to you. I'll see you in the next video and keep watching.